Hello and welcome to the While We Speak video series. This is the introductory video. The purpose of the While We Speak video series is basically me trying to bring interesting facts, statistics, trends or trajectories from around the world from areas where you might not have previously been interested in, or you may have been interested in but didn't know as much about. And it literally could be anywhere, not just Western Europe or America, but it could be Sri Lanka, could be Papua New Guinea, could be Bangladesh, could be Madagascar, could be anywhere really in the world where I find demographics perhaps of interest or key statistical trends which maybe people don't know enough about and which may help them to understand the world a little bit more anyway. And to demonstrate what I hope will be the first of many examples, I'm going to choose for this video Haiti, which has obviously been in the news tragically recently, and compare it to the Dominican Republic and use two or three websites and key web tools to hopefully bring some new insights into that area. And I'm going to end on a note of hope for Haiti. So now this is Google Earth, which you may well recognize. And here we go, we're going to zoom in. This is the island of Hispaniola. To the left, 1/3 of the island, Haiti. To the right, 2/3 of the island, the Dominican Republic. Now geographically you can see Haiti is just to the right of Cuba and Jamaica, north of Venezuela, and just south of America and Florida. And you can see just from here that the level of greenery and forestry in Haiti is quite starkly different from that of the Dominican Republic, and that is actually, perhaps, arguably, it has been argued that that is the reason, that is one of the reasons why Haiti is so disadvantaged economically, is that the deforestation affected the agriculture. But now we're going to look at some hard statistics, and for that I'm going to turn to the Population Reference Bureau, which is a fantastic website which accumulates data on all manner of topics, but its speciality is population size and population projections for the year 2025 and 2050, which yield amazing, for me, insights into how the world's going to look. I mean, for example, America, which is undergoing its census right now. Demographically, it's fascinating where America's going in the next 10, 30, 50 years. It truly is fascinating and something to watch. This is the entry for the Population Reference Bureau for Haiti. You can see 9.2 million. That compares to the population of the Dominican Republic, which is twice the size in geographical terms of 10 million. So quite similar populations, but that's where the similarities end, really. It's growing rapidly in size. 63% is projected over the next 40 years. Its life expectancy is 58. Now that compares to a Western European and American level of 78 or even 80, which is, so this is tragically low. That compares to Dominican Republic. And remember, the Dominican Republic is right next door. It shares a border. It shares an island, and the life expectancy here is, go down, 72, 14 years more. So the Dominican Republic is doing something right, or Haiti perhaps is doing something wrong, that there's this vast divergence. Now the GDP per capita is 8,000 in the Dominican Republic. In Haiti it's 1,200, a seventh of what it is in the Dominican Republic. Vast difference. Incredible, really. Life-altering difference in wages and the amount of money per year that each person receives. Incredible divergence. And one more statistic, but there's dozens you could look at, and I strongly encourage you to visit the website, the Population Reference Bureau, and look at any country in the world and all these different statistics. But one more statistic just for this quick video, which is the literacy rate of Haiti, which is 67% for females, 66% for males. only 2/3 of the population are literate. That compares to the Dominican Republic, where it's closer to 95%. Now, all of these statistics, they might lead you to think that there's something structurally wrong with Haiti. There's some aspect of Haiti that means that it can't be helped. The aid's not going to work, and really there isn't much hope for the future. But I would give you one source of optimism, and obviously I don't claim to know all the different data that would go into understanding where Haiti's going, but from Gapminder, which is a fantastic website, and I hope to use it again for my other videos, run by Hans Rosling, who does himself fantastic videos which you should search and watch on YouTube about countries from around the world. And this statistic on Haiti is the infant mortality rate and the change in the infant mortality rate over the previous 50 years. Now, I know it's only one statistic, but it's such a basic human statistic. It's barely even a statistic. It's a human narrative. It's a human story. Thousands of human stories, really, collectively. And it begins in 1960, where the infant mortality rate, children dying before they reach the age of 1, was 165. Now, for all the other reasons for pessimism about Haiti, and there are many in the light of this, in the wake of this earthquake, this graph should give you one reason for hope. I'll click play. And this video goes from the 1960s all the way till 2006, and you can see the trend yourself. Now, it ends at 60, which is almost a third as much as 1960. Now, for all the other reasons which you may have seen from news reports or read about, which suggest that Haiti's going downhill, or the help the international community is giving isn't helping, you can see that in some areas, in basic areas of children having their youth, having their young adulthood, having basic opportunities and fulfilling basic potential, that there is hope for Haiti.